Hey friends, welcome to your 20-minute practice. This practice is called Grit and Grace, and it's just a nice reminder that sometimes we have to do hard things. And in hopefully doing these hard things, finding a way to do them that allows us to move with grace and ease. So I know it's way easier said than done, for sure, but my hope is that in these 20 minutes we can combine just enough effort to create a disciplined and challenging practice that we can navigate together through a little bit of grace and tenderness. So for this practice, you will need 2 blocks. If you don't have them, of course, just use whatever you have nearby and just have them close towards the top of your mat. And let's get started. All right, meet me in a kneeling position, just middle of your mat. Just try to relax through your shoulders. Let your hands maybe come up towards the tops of your thighs. And you just want to make sure that your feet aren't touching or overlapping, just letting your feet kind of find their own directions, settling into the earth, just the tops of the feet, gently resting on the mat. We'll take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, side out and just begin to close your eyes. And we'll do that again. Deep breath in through your nose. Just a soft, gentle sigh out through your mouth. Nice, another deep breath. Now as you exhale, gently start to blink your eyes open and then begin to just walk your arms forward. So coming into a really isolated child's pose, the knees are kind of close together. Arms are spreading forward. And don't be too concerned if your head touches the earth or not. Take a full body breath, just expanding your entire back body. Nice, and then as you exhale, gluing your hands into the earth, really try to pull yourself up into your hands and then lower your hips down, keeping your legs apart, roll your shoulders back, inhale to stretch, and just feel that energy moving out through your legs. So you want to really push your feet down, lift up through your chest. Nice, inhale, and then exhale. We're going to bend into the knees, draw everything back. Find that child's pose. And then again, inhale, just drawing the hands in towards the kneecaps, the thighs, and then exhale, sitting into that kneeling position. Let's do this a couple of times, just following our breath. So it's inhale, exhale, pushing forward into child's pose. Inhale, lunge forward. Exhale, little lazy up dog. Nice, take a deep breath in here, just so it feels nice and expansive. And then exhale, draw everything back. Inhale, draw your hands in. Exhale, and center and soften. One more, inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, relax your jaw. Nice deep breath in, exhale, inhale, draw your hands in, exhale, relax and center. Beautifully done. Bring your body forward into tabletop position, so hands to the earth. Go ahead and tuck your toes and lift up downward facing dog. And feel free here to add some movement, so whether that means moving your hips side to side, maybe bending into your knees, just approaching things with a sense of grace, right? Things will be hard in our lives. It's kind of non-negotiable. But it's how we navigate them, how we respond to them, how we approach them that makes all the difference. Now, gluing your hands into the earth again, I'd like you to straighten out into plank, please. Just find a long plank, strong. Try to kind of scoop the hips forward, navel towards the spine, get long through your crown. Breathe in, and then exhale without moving your hands or your feet, just lift up through your hips, downward facing dog. So you might notice your heels are a little higher. That's perfectly fine. Inhale again, come forward to plank. And see if you can feel your back body expand again with that inhale. And then exhale, it's just the hips, right? We're lifting through the hips. We're siphoning that lower belly back. And drop your head. Nice. Inhale again, come forward to plank. Now this time, using your core, step your right foot forward. Excellent. Drop your left knee down. Inhale, reach up. Big stretch, and then exhale, little sigh through your lips. Relax. Now this is a great time to use your blocks. I'm going to go ahead and reach forward. Place one block under each hand. I'm going to go to level 2. Push my hands down into the ground, lift up through the chest. Take a deep breath here. And tucking the back toes, I want to send everything back so it's a really big or wide set pyramid. And at first, it's always going to feel kind of sticky, not super great. It's where we dig into that grace. And then inhale, I want to lunge everything forward, pull up through the heart, open up through the throat. And then exhale, push down into the earth, hips back. Think chin towards the shin. Let's do one more together. Inhale. Lift up, look up. Try to relax your face. And then exhale, take everything back. Pyramid pose. Nicely done. Put a slight bend in your knee, move your blocks just a little bit out of the way, plant your hands, push back, plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're finding that really expressive downward facing. Inhale again, shoot forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Left foot comes through to the hands. Drop your right knee down. We're just going to reach up. Inhale. And you can almost feel your breath just lift you up towards the sky. And then exhale through your mouth. Okay, so there's that grace. Bring your hands to the blocks. Inhale, pull your chest up, long through the arms. Exhale, tuck the back toes, wide set pyramid, melt. Inhale again, lunge forward. Just really taking your time. And then exhale, push it all back. One more together. Inhale. And then exhale, send everything back. Drape through your torso, letting the exhale work. And then left knee bends, move your blocks just out to the side just a little bit. Plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Nice, inhale, let's move forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we want to find that down dog. It really pushes us to focus on the shape a little bit more. We're adding that just edge of a challenge and noticing how we respond to it, maybe both mentally and physically. Nice, reach your right leg up to the sky, please, three-legged. Bend your knee, allow your hip to open. Keep flexing through your right foot, big stretch, push down into your hands. And then right foot's gonna come forward, right in between your hands. Perfect, drop your left knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, side out through the mouth. So just soften. Think about that response. Beautiful. And then bring your hands back down to your blocks. So I'm using my blocks here because a big component for me personally in finding grace is using my support networks, right? Even if they're just blocks. Take a breath in. Nice, exhale, tuck your back left toes. I want you to push back, pyramid pose. So super similar to what we've been doing, but I'd like you to take 1/2 of a hop forward with your left foot. Nice, really digging in. See if you can lengthen through your torso a little bit more. Perfect. Now bring your right block close towards that pinky side edge of your right foot. Now you can keep the block on level 2. I'm gonna kind of push a challenge here and go to level 1. Spin your left toes out, open up Trikonasana. Really driving the hips forward, keeping the torso long, neck is long. Look up to that left thumb. Breathe. And then exhale, bend into your right knee, reach your left arm back behind you. Find a reverse warrior. Nice strong lunge. Soften through the face, right? Call into that grace, breathe in. Now exhale, windmill that right arm down, catch hold of that block, step forward with your block in your right foot, just a little bit, half moon, lift up. Flex into your left foot. I want you to think about dialing that left hip outwards. Nice, you can even touch that hip bone, feel it blossoming open. Breathe in. And then exhale, I'm gonna drop that left foot back behind me. We're back into reverse warrior, go a little deeper. And it's really driving it home. We can do hard things. Breathe in. And then exhale, cartwheel the arms forward. Nicely done. Blocks underneath both hands. I want to pivot into a standing split. Reach that left leg up. Really beautifully done. Bring right hand to your right calf and just see what happens. Maybe you can bring left hand and right hand and interlace the fingers and just see where that takes you. And maybe nowhere, right? That's okay. Just see what's available. Nice, hands to the bricks, drop your left foot down. About midway, walk your feet out into two tracks, two really visible tracks. I'm gonna bring my left hand into the big toe side edge of my right foot, spinning my left toes out, reach up with the right arm, revolved triangle. Now if you wanna go deeper, you're more than welcome to. But I have found, again, personally, that using the blocks takes me somewhere I haven't been before. Kind of brings a little humility into my practice, a little grace. And I say, yeah, I can use the help sometimes. Perfect. Bend forward through your right knee just a little. Send your left foot back behind you. Drop that left knee. And just without overthinking it, windmill the arms in reverse. So this is just like a revolved low lunge. Right hand to that left thigh. I want you to really drive it towards the front of your mat. Reach up through your left fingers, breathe in. And then exhale, cartwheel your arms down. Nice, frame the foot. And then hips back, toes up, Ardha Hanuman. Now we're gonna work this Hanuman a little bit, back and forth. So I want you to really, really tap into just that awareness of your breathing. So we're gonna inhale, lunge forward. Exhale, stretch it back. Inhale, lunge forward. Try to make room for your chest and your hips. And then exhale, lunge it back. Now maybe as you continue to do this, you start to feel a little bit more warmth. Now maybe you take the left knee a little further back, wiggle the right foot a little further forward. And you'll use your blocks just as support beams as you move into full Hanuman. Very gentle process, really graceful. And that word grace, again, refers to our ability to respond to hard things a certain way. Breathing in, feeling the support of the tools that network in your life, leaning into it a little bit. Nicely done. I'm going to push up on my bricks. The exit is not graceful typically. And then just bring that right foot back flat underneath your kneecap. Move your blocks to the side. Plant your hands down, tuck your back, left toes, and then just reach your right leg up to the sky. Nice big breath in. Bend your knee, allow your hip to open. And just finishing like how we started. Bring the right foot down. Nice left leg goes up. Inhale. Knee bends, hip opens. Push down into your hands. Nice left foot comes forward. Right knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. And it's just an audible sigh. Just surrender. Hands come down to your bricks. Inhale to prep, lift up. And then exhale, I just want to step forward just enough, hips back, Parsvattanasana, pyramid pose. One more breath. Really trying to drive your thighs towards one another. Kind of level your hips, which I know isn't really easy to do, but just try to think about it. And then coming up, I want to take my block to level 1, pinky toe side edge, right toes turn out, right hip turns out, right arm up. Trikonasana. Just keep the spine really long and lifted. Take a breath in. And then exhale, we're gonna reverse our warrior. So left knee bends, right arm down, left arm up. Lift your heart, strong lunge in the legs. Nice, exhale, prep for that half moon. So left hand coming down, I'm gonna reach for the block, right arm up. Really try to spin that right hip out, flex into your right foot, breathe. And then exhale, right foot wide behind you. Again, reverse your warrior. Nicely done. Take an inhale, and then exhale, cartwheel the arms forward. We're gonna set up for that standing split. I'm using my blocks to set up. Lift the right leg. Left hand to the calf muscle. Maybe keep your right hand on the block. Maybe you wanna interlace the fingers. Nice, drive your heart towards your shin bone. Right leg up to the sky. Right foot drops, hands back to the block. Keep the right foot about a little bit more than halfway on your mat. Right hand to that big toe side edge, Pravita Trikonasana, so revolve triangle. Great job, keep breathing. Nice, I'm gonna put a soft bend in my left knee just to scoot my right foot back a little bit more. Drop the right knee as you windmill the arms in reverse. Really drive it forward towards the top of your mat. Pull up and away from your hips. Nicely done. Take a breath and then cartwheel it forward. We're gonna take the hips back and exhale. Nice, just start to move with this. Inhale brings you forward. All right, hips and chest forward. Exhale takes you back. And we're looking for Hanuman. Maybe it's there, maybe it's not. But we're using blocks, we're using tools to hopefully remind us of grace. And that hard things are possible when we pay attention to how we respond to them. Breathe in. And then exhale, slowly make your way out of whatever shape you took. Left foot back underneath the kneecap. Move your blocks out of the way, hands to the earth. Left leg lifts up. Knee bends, hip opens. Big exhale. Awesome, left foot floats down. Bring your right leg up to the sky, breathe in. We're gonna pull that right knee forward into pigeon. Slide back through your left leg. Walk your arms forward. And maybe take your arms a little bit more to the right. Use blocks if you need them. Think about turning that left hip down towards your mat. And one more breath. Exhale, walk it back to center. Nice, peel your arms back, lift up. And then exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Nice, left leg comes up, deep breath. And then we're gonna pull that left knee forward into pigeon. Nice, walk the arms forward, maybe off a little bit towards the left. turn your right hip towards the mat. And then inhale, bring it back to center. Awesome. Lift yourself up slowly. Find your downward facing dog as you breathe out. Let's move forward into plank, please. And we're gonna slow chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up dog, please. Breathe in. And just hold for a couple of breaths. Drop the knees and child's pose. Sit back. And again, trying to keep your knees apart, your feet apart. Hands are spreading forward. Let's take a deep breath in here together. Exhale it out through your mouth. Draw your hands forward. Come back into that really soft virasana, that soft hero shape. And we'll finish here just kneeling, hands to the thighs. We'll inhale together, just a deep breath. Exhale to close your eyes. And just feel your jaw soften. Feel that luminosity in your face, in your chest, in your belly, in your body. And sealing this practice off, yogis, just with immense gratitude and deep love, like we always do, just for another day to be in this body, another day to be in this experience. My deepest gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for practicing with me, yogis. Namaste.